Go ahead, Chief.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody here in presence as well as those virtually. I'm here today to provide an update to the ongoing investigation happening right here today in downtown Cobourg. Just after 10 a.m. this morning, the Cobourg Police Service responded to a report of gunshots in our downtown area. A single male sustained life-threatening injuries. Members of our platoons arrived on the scene almost immediately and provided life-saving efforts until a man was rushed to Northumberland Hills Hospital by ambulance, where unfortunately he succumbed to his injuries. Police are currently working on next of kin notifications, so at this time we will be not identifying the victim in this matter. The Cobourg Police Service very quickly locked down the area and contacted the Ontario Provincial Police for assistance in this critical matter. The OPP have graciously continued to be a strong law enforcement partner and will be leading this criminal investigation with the support of our members embedded in this team. The investigation is ongoing and residents will continue to see increased police presence on King Street, specifically downtown. You will see police cars, you're going to see OPP cruisers, and you'll see a command center moving forward over the next few days. We're going to ask all members to please continue to avoid the area. We have maintained regular updates with our community, as I firmly believe it's important for us to give you as much information as we possibly can, both legally and ethically as we move forward. As such, we will continue to provide updates as required. This did happen at 10 o'clock this morning, a Monday morning, so we are asking anyone who has any information from their dash cam footage, any CCTV camera footage, to contact the Cobourg Police Service Investigations Branch, Acting Detective James Egas, at 905-372-6821, extension 1004, or by leaving anonymous tips through Crime Stoppers by calling 1-800-222-TIPS, TIPS, or online at stopcrimehere.ca. We are going to continue to collaborate with the OPP to support their investigation and will continue to be present in our community to restore the perception of safety in the downtown. Thank you, and for now, I'll open up to further questions. Yes?
Can you confirm, Chief, if this was drug-related in any way?
At this point in the investigation, that would be far too premature. At this point, we're dealing with an isolated incident in our downtown. Yes?
Do you believe this was random? Obviously, what witnesses are saying that the suspects went into the place of business and left, so it doesn't appear to be random. Any comment on that? Again,
what we're dealing with currently, as with the information we have in front of us, a mere 4 hours since the event, is an isolated incident in the downtown core. Yes?
Just to confirm, there's no one in custody, but is there a threat to the public at all?
At this particular time, we have no one in custody, and we believe that the incident is an isolated incident and the safety issues are related to that incident. Yes?
Victim known to the police?
The victim is a downtown business owner here in downtown, or a business partner in the downtown at this time.
But no criminal?
Yeah, we're not going to be discussing anybody's criminal past at this time, one way or the other.
At the scene today, there were a few citizens accusing the police of harassing the homeless. Did that have anything to do with this?
Okay, yeah, a separate issue altogether. We continue to work with our community partners to deal with the issues of homelessness. This is an isolated incident downtown. I don't believe connected to anything to do with homelessness.
There was an incident online last week. I don't know whether you saw the video of the store owner stating his dislike for downtown Cobourg. Nothing, any comment on that? I don't know whether you've seen the video, but there's a video of that where he's voicing his displeasure for a patio that was taken outside his premises.
Yeah, I believe there was an issue in relation to a bylaw infraction, but I don't believe it has anything to do with this particular matter.
Sorry, Rob online has a question. If you can unmute and ask your question, Rob.
Thank you. I have two. The first one is you've mentioned several times now something related to a business. What business are we talking about, please?
It's known as the Jamaican Patty House.
So if I'm to understand what you've been saying so far, you've said now that the victim was a partner in the Jamaican Patty House. Is that correct?
The victim is associated to the Jamaican Patty House. That's correct.
The second question I had then was, I'll come back to, yes, can you tell us the last time there was a shooting in Cobourg?
Unfortunately, I know that date far too well. It was October 2017 at Northumberland Hills Hospital.
Thank you very much.
Never been anything like this. If you could just say a few words, Chief. Never been anything like this, this obviously serious in downtown Cobourg to my recollection.
But let's be clear, this is a tragic circumstance. Today, somebody lost their life. That's first and foremost. No, this is not a common occurrence for downtown Cobourg. However, this reminds us that we're not immune to the gun violence that's happening across the country.
Any description on suspects, or will OPP putting that out? Because obviously numerous people have said 2 suspects, black car, Lexus, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, at this particular time, we're reserving all of those types of information releases till the investigative team comes in play. And then so as to keep the investigation as pure as we can, we will release information at the discretion of the leadership of that particular process. I will commit to making regular announcements with the Ontario Provincial Police, but again, we have to honor the process. I know it's frustrating for some people in the community who may want to start to fill in blanks, but it's a process to give the effective justice the right opportunity to succeed.
Sorry, another question from online. Go ahead.
Chief, in your annual reports, you point towards the number of arrests that get made over a year, and you've also spoken in interviews about the number of guns and knives and various weapons that some of your investigators have found when they've done arrests. Is there any correlation between that and the incident today?
Yeah, to answer that, to the annual report, I think I've spoken very publicly in that in our arrest, we have started to see an increase in weapons, be it knives or replica handguns as of recent. So I have said that we're seeing this more prevalent. So one would suggest that if you're looking at the increase in prevalence, something like what happened today shouldn't be outside of our understanding.
Okay, last question.
Do you believe outside influences were brought into this? Like, in other words, do you think it could be somebody from outside the area coming in, like, as I say, with what happens, we're a corridor, as you've spoken before about things like this?
You know what, at this point, I just don't have that kind of information. We are 4 hours in, so at this particular time, we're not going to even try to guess what it might be.
Okay. Thank you all. If there's any follow-up, you can follow up with me later via email.